Are you one of those people that has been using law of attraction? I mean, really using it? You've done the macaroni collages, you've been praying what you want, you've been doing dream boards, and you've been meditating and visualizing and putting it in a pink bubble, and you've been doing everything, and you're still not getting it. You still don't know what's missing. Yeah, I know you've heard this before. You know why? Because it's one of the most understood and misused part of the three-step process is how to allow. So today, I'm going to be introducing you to a child's game that my subconscious conscious mind came to me and said, put this in your book when I was writing my book because I was stuck. And when I put it in the book, it was very helpful. Like I said, yesterday, I'm at Walmart trying to find this toy to bring. And you know what? They did not have any. And I thought they did because I got my last one there. And I gave it to a kid, so I don't have it anymore. So Dana's going to be showing hers because Dana has a toy. She's going to show us that today. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Lozier. I'm the author of these 3 best-selling books. Yes, Your Life's Purpose. It is officially now a best-selling book. And I'm glad that you joined us today. We're here live every Friday at 9 o'clock Pacific and 12 noon Eastern. You know, if you're watching live, we like if you let us know where you're calling from, say hello, give us a hashtag, and certainly share. If you have friends that you're teaching or experiencing law of attraction, maybe you're a facilitator, maybe you're a coach, or maybe your friends are getting together and talk about law of attraction, but everybody's got their hands on their hips because they're not attracting. This is the show for them. So go ahead, share the show on your Facebook page and other social media today. I've got my 2 friends with me today. I'm going to introduce Dana first. Good morning, Dana. Go ahead, please.
Morning, Michael. Thank you. Morning, John, and morning to our viewers. And we have some regulars, so hello to them. My name is Dana Smithers, and I work with women solopreneurs who are stuck in their business. So I have an 8-week program where we fast track them. I use the law of attraction to get clarity, focus, and then we take a look at some action steps to get their business to grow. I also use emotion code. I've been using that a lot, especially around the limiting beliefs that women seem to have about their worth, their value, and the money that they're allowed to make in their business. So a lot of fear of success, which we were talking about last show, Michael, which is fear of change. So getting some terrific results with that.
Okay, good stuff. And today we're going to demystify what allowing is, give them some practical things and what they need to allow. We talked about the faucet before. This is not the faucet show. Okay? Hashtag it's not the faucet show. Okay. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me again, Dana, for your loyalty. And we've got my bro with me today, John Inverarity. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Inverarity, and I'm a chronic pain and mental health specialist. I use the emotion code and body code to help people live a better life, helping people with relationship blocks, money blocks, career, and health concerns. So that long-term unexplained chronic pain.
Yes, and you're doing a good job with that. And John and I host an Emotion Code Bro show. A lot of you are watching that. I don't know what episode we're on, but I tell you, we are having such a great time with that. And we've been taking viewers during the live show, and we're actually removing a lot of different things, different pain and chronic pain and headaches and heartburn and insomnia. But tomorrow's show is a little bit special. John, can you tell us the show, where they need to go, what time it is, and what we're looking for tomorrow, please?
Absolutely. Episode 18, and it's on phobias. So we're looking for people with a phobia, fears of something. We don't know what yet, but snakes, spiders, germs. And it's right back here on Michael Lozier's fan page, 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 noon Eastern. And yeah, it's called the Emotion Code Bro Show. And there's also a podcast as well, so you can listen to it on the go.
I'm going to get his podcast statistics because they're through the roof.
I want to know.
Yeah. So if you go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros, you'll get the link there to the podcast so you can listen to it on your car or in your car. What else do I want to say about that? Hashtag Howie Mandel. Okay. Because tomorrow is about phobias, and, you know, germs is one, rats, snakes, whatever it might be, or whatever your phobia is. Yesterday, a woman said that she had claustrophobia in our class. Remember, John? And I thought, okay, let's clear that. So I cleared her claustrophobia, and we're going to see. So it could be claustrophobia. Tomorrow, John and I are each going to do, so that we're looking for 2 people tomorrow. So join us live at 9 o'clock Pacific on this Facebook page. John, before we get started today, I got a couple announcements to make, and then we've got a lot of people watching and viewing, and I want you to acknowledge them. And then before I do that, Dana, did you mention what we did last week? Because I want to make sure people go back.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, so last week, just go to HangoutWithMichaelShow.com and check out his live shows, and you'll find the Hangout. And this was a great show. It was episode 207. It was around money blocks and the emotion code. So Michael did a lot of that. And then we did some on the panel as well. Well, John and Michael did the emotion code releasing. So great show, lots of great results. Yeah. Especially that one woman, it was her limiting belief of her ceiling, right? Of her money. So we busted through that.
Yeah. You know, yesterday I worked with a woman and I found out that I asked her, what do you want to bring in every month from any sources, whether it's earning or gifts or whatever? She said, 6,000. And I tested her and it was 1,000. And you know what she said? She said, that's all I ever make. She said, I just can't get beyond the 1,000. So this is a true story. So I worked with her yesterday, and this morning I got an email and she said she got 2 new clients signed up with her yesterday. And early this morning, she woke up to an opportunity from someone that wants to do work with her in a bigger way. So hashtag energy. When the energy changes, the results change. Yep. So I've got 2 announcements. If you live near or here in beautiful Victoria, BC, where I am tonight, I am doing a free emotion code presentation. It's about an hour and a half. So if you suffer from chronic pain or migraines or headaches or anxiety or phobias or any food that you want to get rid of, I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to spend about 20 minutes talking about the 7 keys to the emotion code process. I'm going to bring people up one at a time, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to remove all the chronic pain live in front of the room. I know it's crazy, but you got to come see it live, and you need to register. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/Victoria, and we'll make sure you get registered. It's at a private location, so you need to register so we can tell you how to get here. Secondly, next Saturday, I have a special class that I'm doing. It is for coaches and law of attraction enthusiasts or law of attraction coaches or trainers, and it's called How to Use the Law of Attraction Signature Presentation so you can build your law of attraction business or your training business or your coaching business. Dana's doing it. I'm doing it. I've trained 440 people. Many of them are using this signature presentation, just like a signature dish at a restaurant. Dana, what does it mean when we have a signature anything at a restaurant? It means it's
always going to be the same. You know what you're getting.
And it better be what, John? It better be
good.
It better be your best. Yeah.
You better be your best, and they're very good at it. So that's what I teach the certified law of attraction facilitators, how to do an introductory presentation so good, so engaging that they're going to want more. And then I'm going to teach you how to deliver your paid presentations in person. You can do them on Google Hangouts. You can do them Facebook Live or any kind of online program. I'm going to talk about that next week. If I piqued your interest right now and you want to know about the certification program, you can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/certification. But it's next Saturday, 11 o'clock Pacific, 11, 12, 1, 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's free. And I'm going to be talking about the signature presentation and why you need to have one so you can rapidly build your business as a coach or a trainer. John, we're 14 minutes after already. We got to go. John, who is saying what out there live today, please?
Misty Anderson, good morning. Hashtag Alaska Misty is here.
Hey, Misty, good morning.
Delilah Cordova says, woohoo! I love hashtag Emotion Code Bros.
Hey, Delilah, good morning. We have Natasha Paula Samuel. Hello, Michael and panel. Looking forward to hearing about watching from cloudy Romford, Essex. Gonna like that. Thanks, Natasha.
Julia M. I'm not going to pronounce this right.
Yeah.
Shunagel. Good morning from New Westminster. Michael Lozier. Beautiful day here.
She's in your area. We have Glenn Lorena, the weather girl. Hey, hashtag Dream Tame. Hello from me in weird weather. First time we heard that. In London, UK. Can't wait to see the show. I can still remember the original episode 13 and loved it. You guys are awesome. Well, you know what, Lorena? You're right. It was episode 13.
Yeah,
it was. That was like 200 episodes ago. And now that I'm on Facebook Live, I thought, and it was the #1 rated episode of all my episodes so far. But now that I'm going Facebook Live, I got a new audience, or more of an audience. So we're repeating my most popular show here. So Gwen Lorena has got a good memory. Who else is saying what, John?
Permelia Parham. Good morning, panel. Great to see you.
Hey, Permelia, good morning. My friend Kelly Carson, good morning. I'm feeling so much better. Tracy, I worked with her. She is from New Zealand. She said, ooh, I'm looking forward to this topic. So good morning, Tracy. Elaine Goodman. Sorry. Elaine
say
Goodman.
Hi to, go ahead.
John, Elaine Goodman wants to say hello. Hey, Elaine Goodman, she's saying hello to all of us. Okay, go ahead, please.
Did we say hi to Sylvia yet?
Not yet. I haven't seen her yet.
Okay, well, she says, greetings from a very sunny, until now, London. I have my version of the game in question on standby.
Oh, good stuff. And I'm corrected. Tracy Rose is actually from Sydney, Australia. So she's still far away from us. Cam Watson, good evening, Michael. Great to be one of your Facebook Lives. And she's from London, UK. Cam's also reading my book, Your Life's Purpose, and had posted a question about the worksheet. So I put a little video up for her yesterday. That was fun to do that. My friend
she also
is saying good morning. Go ahead.
Cam also says that she loves Dana's earrings. Groovy.
The earrings.
Thank you.
I had a coffee with Permelia Param this week. That was nice. Shoshana Pelchier, she is saying good morning. And a couple more, John, and we're going to get started.
Amy Larson Straight, or Amy Chai, also known as Amy Chai. Hello, I missed seeing you last week. And wow, great story, Michael.
Good stuff. And Cindy Griffin Elder has joined us. So again, if you're watching, let us know that you're watching, where you're watching from, and any compliment you'd like to give us. We love compliments. Yeah. Okay, well, welcome everybody. Again, today, I'm the author of the best-selling book, Law of Connection. 2.1 million copies, 37 languages. It is the how-to guide for applying law of attraction. My hunch is you've read it, and my hunch is you haven't shared it, right? It's one of those books that you don't want to lend to people. It's also one of those books that you refer to many times. So thanks to everybody that's recommending or bought it for somebody, or you didn't want to share yours, but you made sure they got a copy. And now you're helping them understand that as well. You know, in my certification training program, the main goal there is to be the how-to person on how to teach law of attraction. Because all of us could spend hours telling you the results we're getting, but that doesn't help you. So certified facilitators are the how-to, what you need to do. So in the book, after the first section of the book, you learn how to stop attracting negative things. That's what we give away at the signature presentation. I'm going to talk about that more. Imagine going to a free presentation where you actually leave with stuff. You actually leave with what the words are, why you're attracting negative things, and what you need to do. So that's what I give the facilitators. You teach that. That's your signature presentation. We're going to talk more about that next week. And this is the part where it's a revenue generating, you make money. And it is teaching the three-step process. So Donna, can I get you to review? Hey, shout out to our podcast friends listening. This is the three-step process that you need to apply to attract anything to your life. Go ahead, Donna.
So step number 1 is identify your desire.
Yeah. Now, most people aren't good at not knowing what they do want, but they're really good at knowing what they
don't want.
Oh, they'll tell you all about it too. So, Of course, we teach you how. We've done a show on that. How do you get clear about what you want? That's the first step. Next step?
Number 2 is give your desire attention.
Yeah, so you have to place the order. So remember, law of attraction states whatever you give your attention, energy, and focus to. We've done a show on that, where you actually have to include the vibration inside your bubble. That's what giving attention means. And now when law of attraction is eavesdropping, it's checking and checking and checking. And when it finds the vibration that you're sending, it does what to it? Say it when you know it.
It matches it.
I can hear them out saying that live too. So we're good at that, right, Donna?
Yeah.
We're good at knowing what we want. Yep. We're really good at including it. You know, people in number 2, they stay there. They visualize, they do a macaroni collage, they tell 10 friends, they keep a diary, they pray and they give it attention and all that stuff. But you know what? They haven't allowed it in. So what's step number 3?
Allow it.
Allow it. So as a facilitator, we teach people what the 3 steps are and the tools. To tell you to allow something doesn't allow it. That's like saying, getting a cookbook and telling you to cook something. Well, telling you to cook it does not cook it. Telling you to allow it And I remember going to seminars, and the facilitator would say, just allow. Yeah, like that's going to help me. I don't even know what it means. Never mind, help me. So that's what we're doing today. We are going to teach you how to allow using the processes. You know, when I was writing my book, and I wanted to make sure that my second book is an NLP, that means learning how to teach to the 4 styles and how to communicate to them, how to identify them, how to identify your styles. It's all about that. So as a facilitator, we want to make sure that we're using visual cues, that we're auditory cues, we're getting people to write stuff down for the kinesthetic people, we're hugging them too, and we're getting people to think about questions and build lists. That's why we use worksheets. I'm going to teach all of that next week. Why we do all that stuff is because of the 4 styles. However, when you think about allowing, that's where people are a little bit confused. They don't understand it. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to do something in my book. If you've read my book, you know I've got cartoons, I've got characters, I've got worksheets, I've got check-off lists. And often people say, oh, I love the way you wrote your book. And what they're really saying is, I love how your book is matching my style. They don't really say that. That's me converting what they're saying. So when it came to allowing, my book was on hold because it was all words. And I thought, some of the groups aren't going to like that. They're going to want a picture or something to do or something to see. So, boy, when I came up with my subconscious mind that stored and knows everything said, hey, use the Kerplunk game. I thought, what is that? I haven't used that since I've been 4, right? So I went to Walmart and I bought one and I set it up. And before you know it, it started to make sense to me. So we are going to, Dana has a Kerplunk game with her. So Dana, why don't you slide it over and show our audience what it's all about. There we go. Now, so imagine that sitting on my dining room table, and I'm walking back and forth for 3 days. I had it set up, and I don't like stuff set up in my house. I like it all neat and tidy, but I'm watching this for 3 days, and then, okay, I'll tell you, I'm in the bathtub, and I got the idea. I thought, oh, now I know why I got it. Now I know how it relates. How does it relate to the 3-step process? So Dana, remind us step number 1, please.
Number 1, identify your desire.
That's right. Now, if you're listening on a podcast, we have a long cylinder tube, and halfway down the tube are these little pixie sticks, or they look like chopsticks, and they're poking through. So they've created like a little bird's nest halfway down. So Dana, step number 1, we're talking about, John's going to help us here. We're talking about identifying our ideal customer. And we're going to represent each of the desires with the marble. I'll give you a couple, John will give you a couple. So here's number 1. My ideal customer right there. My ideal customer shows up on time. So put that in. Oh, I'd like one of those. Good. And the next thing, my ideal customer, well, frankly, they love me. They appreciate me. So put that down. Oh, here's the other one. They love to refer me to people. So that's 3. That's 3 elements of my ideal customer. John, some of your ideal customer.
They have a self-development budget.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. They pay for self-care. They're paying for health care. Good. What else?
I'll say one for me. My clients love to pay me what I'm worth.
There you go. They love to pay you what you're worth. They show up on time. They give referrals. They've got positive energy. So every marble Dana's putting in there is representing part of the desire.
Right.
Now, Dana, if we wanted to say, boy, and now we're giving it lots of attention, so put more marbles in there. You look at all the attention we're giving to our ideal customer, and each marble is representing qualities. Remember the clarity through contrast list? So, Dana, put all the marbles in there that you have, and let's pretend that they are all representative of an item on your ideal list. So step number 1 says to define it. What is it? But they haven't been delivered. Now, a couple have been delivered. Dana, can you show us the bottom there? Just gently pick that up.
Okay, so in the bottom, we've got some marbles in there.
There's a few that got through to the bottom.
Yep.
So it's not all manifested, because we said maybe some of the things manifested was they were easy to find, and they were kind, and they were excited. So some of our desires get through. But we haven't really placed the order yet. So step number 2 is give it attention. Well, we're giving it attention right now. Do you have any more marbles, Dana?
I do.
Yeah, put them on. Let's give it more attention.
All right, going to give it more attention, Michael.
And notice when I give it more attention, it's not causing what? Who knows what I mean? I'm giving it more attention, but it's not causing manifestation.
Exactly. We're not getting any results, Michael. They're just all sitting there at the top.
Dana, you built a macaroni collage. You told 10 friends. You visualized. You've been praying. You put it in a pink bubble. You've done everything. And it's all you're doing is creating more desire. And you haven't allowed it through, which is step number 3. Now, John, this is a trick question. Each of those pixie sticks, they look like a symbol. And remember, there's 2 kinds of vibrations. What are they?
A positive and a negative.
That's right. And what do one of those sticks look like? What symbol?
Negative.
A negative sign. A negative sign. So each one of those sticks represents negativity. And remember, negativity is blocking the positive. So when you have a positive desire, you can't allow it until you get through negativity. So let's talk about what some of those sticks represent. You know, every time I use the word don't, not, and no, I'm giving attention to what I don't want to give attention to. Yeah. You've heard us say many times in the show, that is tool number 1. Reduce and eliminate the words don't, not, and no. So Donna, let's say we're doing that right now because I caught myself saying what I didn't want. Now I've cleaned up my language. Pull a couple of those sticks out because I've reduced my don't, nots, and no's. I'm not saying this. Oh, what's just happened there?
Manifesting.
That's right. When I reduce the resistance, I increase the manifestation. Misty hashtag, write this down. Or the speed at which I can allow is determined on how much resistance I have. Dana, point to the allowing piece, please. That's right. You can only allow it if you remove the resistance. Now remember, each one of those sticks is representing a negative vibration. Now, what about doubt? I've got doubt. Oh, I doubt I can have that. Except now, I remember this week, boy, I had an awesome client. She actually sent me a little necklace with a magnet on it. What a gift that was. So now I have proof that I'm manifesting that. And proof removes what, Dana? You just pulled it out. Proof removes
doubt.
That's right. Now I'm getting rid of the doubt. And now when I remove the negative vibration of the doubt, now I'm causing more manifestation. So now I'm starting to manifest more. Now I'm getting rid of the doubt. But boy, there's still a rat's nest there, right?
Yep.
John, in the motion code world, what are some of the things that are unseen that are causing some of the blocks? What are they?
Oh, well, the most common would be the trapped emotion.
That's right, trapped emotions. Tell us a little bit about trapped emotion, and then Dana will remove a couple of the trapped emotions and show us what happens.
Trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event. So it's a little ball of energy that's stuck inside you, influencing the way you think and therefore your life.
That's right. So we say we want something on this hand, but our subconscious mind said, can't have that. Remember when you had the lemonade stand when you were 6 years old and you didn't make any money and it was a failure? Your subconscious mind said, I remember that. And guess what? Good luck. But which is one of those or 2 of those? So Dana, we're going to have an emotion code session and remove some of those blocks or some of those trapped emotions. So do that now. Boy, John just helped us remove some trapped emotions. All of a sudden, instant manifestation. Remember, the speed at which law of attraction will manifest the desire that you want is determined. But I see a whole bunch more. There's one more category, and it's called beliefs. John, can you tell us a little bit about beliefs, please?
Yeah, it's a belief that you're holding on to. So a limiting belief. So it's something from the past that is perceived as a truth by you, your subconscious mind, but it's actually a negative statement. And until you clear up that belief, those marbles aren't going to drop.
Yeah, like right now in the money class, we started off with beliefs. And I can tell somebody's belief when they mumble it. And they say, money doesn't grow on trees. Or you know what? Or as soon as I get money, there's always somewhere to spend it. It's that little voice. It's that little voice that you catch yourself saying stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's also the little voice that you don't know you have. It's all the beliefs. It's your parents' beliefs about money. It's your parents' beliefs about manifestation. It's your parents' beliefs about health that you inherited. So until I learned about the emotion code. I was talking about changing your beliefs and finding proof and changing don't, nots, and no's. And they got rid of lots, Dana showing. They got rid of all that. Isn't Dana good? Cue Dana with the pixie sticks. So, and that's what's happening. We start to get rid of those. And honestly, the last bit that's holding on to everything is the beliefs that you have. So with emotion code, we test what your belief is. Do I believe I'm worthy to have money? No, I don't. We change it. So get rid of one of those, Dana, that now you believe you can have clients. Now, am I worthy of having well-paying clients? No, I'm not. Now I am. I get rid of that. And before you know it, we are pulling out all the limiting beliefs. And guess what? Now there's no blockage. Get rid of all the beliefs there, Dana, all the negativity and all the beliefs. And you notice as we do that, the rest of the marbles are dropping. I'll say it again. The speed at which law of attraction will manifest your desires, hold cue sticks. The speed at which law of attraction will manifest your desire is determined on how many of these are plugged in for kerplunk game. Now show us the bottom, Dana.
Yeah.
And we're looking.
So this is what we want.
That's right. That is manifestation. I'll say it again. The speed at which law of attraction will manifest your desires determine how much blockage you have. John,
so this is what we're manifesting, Michael. All those beliefs are gone.
That's right. So let's recap. It's limiting beliefs. It's trapped emotions. It's the don't, nots, and no's, and it's the doubt. John, we've got lots of people commenting on today's show. Who's saying what, please?
Amy says, Kerplunk is going to sell out. I'm going to buy one to keep on my desk to remind me to keep allowing my desires through. Great visual.
Yeah. Hashtag Victoria Walmart sold out because there wasn't one there. I'm in the aisle last night of Walmart texting Dana, thinking, Dana, we don't have a Kerplunk game for tomorrow's show.
Got it, Michael.
Our friend Gwen Lorena is saying she's loving the reminder on how to allow. Thank you. Love the Kerplunk game. Hashtag remove resistance and doubt. Thank you.
And Michael, when I've done my signature presentations, depending on how much time, I've brought the Kerplunk game and the women just get it. And they start shouting out, I can never have that. It might be a relationship. There's no good men left in the world. They're all married, or, it goes on, or I'll never make that money. That's a pipe dream. And they get it, right?
Oh, great. It's a perfect tool. And I want to go back to the signature presentation because this is a demonstration in how you're invoking and engaging all, whether you're visual or the thinkers. The thinkers like it because it makes sense to them. The kinesthetic people like it because it's fun. The visual people like it. Well, I can see it. And the auditory, honestly, they like the sound of the marbles dropping. So everybody's satisfied. Everybody pays attention. And if you want to be a good trainer, you need to be using accelerated learning techniques with worksheets and stuff like that. And on the way home, you know what people are saying in the car? Said, wow, did I ever get that? Now I'm going to watch my don't. And that's what we do. We want people to come to our signature presentation and leave and mumble in their heads, I'll remember Dana forever for teaching me about the don't, nots, and no's. Hey, I want to give an update to my friend Tracy, and she's publicly saying I had an emotion code session. She's our friend from Sydney, Australia, on a couple of food groups that she was having. So I met her, I want to say maybe Wednesday. Today's Friday. She said no chocolate and no lollies, which is Canadian for candies, since our emotion code session. No chocolate and no lollies. We had a half-hour appointment.
Big.
And that took 3 minutes. Thanks for sharing that, Tracy. And good. Rhonda Knight Boyle, she's saying, I'm in the middle of Law of Attraction, and it's fabulous. I'm assuming in the middle of my book, Rhonda. We'll just say that it is. Rhonda Knight Boyle. She's saying, do you do that online, the healing sessions? Two things. I want to answer the question. My certification training program is an online program. When I did it in person, it was expensive. It was $4,000. You had to travel to Malaysia, Singapore, Los Angeles, and Vancouver, Victoria. Now it's done online. And she's asking about the healing sessions. She's so new, aren't you, Rhonda Knight Boyle? Rhonda Knight Boyle, tomorrow at 9 o'clock Pacific time, the same channel, John and I are going to be doing live healing emotion code sessions and removing people's
orange cones.
Orange cones, or what's the subject tomorrow? Phobias, yeah. But you can also go to hangoutwithmichael.com/Rose and watch us do healings. You can call it that for insomnia, back pain, heartburn, a lot of food groups. So go check us out. She's our new BFF. Thanks, Rhonda.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And Rhonda, I've got some emotion coach sessions I did live on my YouTube channel. So just empowered women in business, and I show you the techniques and all of that. So it's I typically work with women, but not exclusively. The bros work with both, right? Attract both.
We work with anything. Hey, we got Helena Jennison, who's here on beautiful Vancouver Island. She's joining me tonight at the Emotion Code presentation live in Victoria. She's going to be my MC tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. She's saying her ideal customer loves to pay her what she's worth, and that she loves the combo of using law of attraction and the emotion code. So I'm going to be choosing Helena tonight to do an emotion code session. She doesn't know that, but she's going to get a session. Amy is saying, what order would you recommend someone read your books? This order right here. Mm-hmm. Law of attraction. Well, first marriage license, then law of attraction, then the communication book, and then your life's purpose. And I feel I'm done. Really? I thought it was done with law. I feel I'm done. That's the trio. Put that package together. You can have a rich, full, delicious life. There is no advanced law of attraction book, and there's no advanced NLP book. There's no advanced. I spent years perfecting all 3 books to make it so it's a one-time shot. So thank you, Amy Larson Straight. Yeah, Amy said she was away last week. We know, Amy. We were looking for you. Tony Fournier is joining us. Hey, calling us kids. Hello, kids.
Why, thank you.
Leslie Marshall saying good morning. Rhonda likes your haircut, Dana. Misty, well,
thank you, ladies.
I felt left out until Misty said everyone's hair looks good. So thanks, Misty. I got a new haircut too. Not only did I haircut, I have an appointment with my barber whose arms and shoulders are so sore. And he's not my regular barber. My regular barber was too busy. So this guy, I went to get his haircut, and he said, I've watched your videos. I don't know who he was. I said, oh yeah. He said, because when you leave, they talk about you. Yeah, he said, when you leave, they always say, who's that guy? And they say, oh, he's an author. So he said, I went and watched your videos. And I said, you don't have to tell me twice. And I said, well, the law of attraction ones or the emotion code? He said, well, everything's fascinating to me. And I said, do you have any chronic pain? And he said, yeah, my shoulders are sore and my hands from, barbers have to have their hands up all the time. So he has a session with me this weekend. And, they're going to talk about me when he goes back. So I actually see myself, there's like 7 barbers. I see myself going in before their shift, shutting the blinds with all the barbers. That looks like Edward Scissorhands, but it was really me removing the trapped emotions so they can get, I might have to call John over. John, we've got a big contract here. I'm at the barber.
Bring your magnets.
Actually, Michael, that's a nice lead into next week's show, which is going to be about, because right there you're expressing one of your recognition, your fulfillment needs, which is the recognition, right? And influence. So you like to go in and do that. So next week, episode 209 is Michael's going to review the step 1 and 2 on how to uncover what fulfills you from his Your Life's Purpose book.
Now, if you want to, in advance, thank you, Dana, in advance, if you want to get a hold of the 30 fulfillment needs and have that ready for next week's show, you can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/life purpose, and you can get the list. And then next week, I'm going to walk you through step 1 and step 2 of that list. So, hey, Sylvia Bellini, bathtub, #TMI, too much information for Sylvia Bellini. Sylvia, we were very intimate. Shirley Pierre is saying good morning from Montreal. And Barb Ashcroft, Vancouver Island, saying hello.
Yeah, and intimacy is actually one of your fulfillment needs too, Michael.
It is.
Right?
Oh, yeah. It's interesting because, I'm very busy. This week I got 15 people. I'm doing emotion code sessions in 2 programs. I don't really need to ever do an in-person presentation, but I'm doing one tonight. And I start getting excited about it Wednesday. Got my hair cut, got everything all ready. And now I am so ready to go live. And like I said, I don't need to. Why am I doing it? Because it's my life purpose. My life purpose isn't to do a presentation. My life purpose is to get my fulfillment needs met. And I'm going to get met. Oh, sorry. And I'm going to get those met tonight. So when you identify what fulfills you, then what do, Dana? Say, hey, this fulfills me. So you do.
You seek ways that you can actually express that in your life.
And I created it myself, My friend Sheldon Foster is joining us this morning. Good stuff. There could be more people there too. If you see anybody else, John, that I haven't mentioned, let us know. So Dana told us about next week's show, what we're going to do next week. John told us what we're doing tomorrow. So I think we're going to start to wrap up. John, do you see anybody else that we haven't said hello to yet?
Cindy Griffin Elder. Amazon has chicken kerplunk game that is adorable.
Chicken?
Amazon's getting a rush on kerplunk today, I think.
That's funny. I want to do a shout out to some of the people that are giving us hearts, and then John, you can queue up some more people. My friend Eric Carlisle. Now, Eric's joining me next Saturday because he's a certified facilitator. He's been using my material to build his business, so he's going to be co-hosting. Actually, if you can believe it, he's hosting the show, and I'm a guest. I'm a guest on my own show, first time ever. So Eric, Leica Elmer is joining us. Shamini is joining us. Cheryl, Jeannie, Tracy, Elaine, Lisa, Delilah, Christine. My friend Khan from Malaysia, Rhonda Haft, Anthony saying hello, Mike Wimbish, Mike Haggerty, Diane Savoy, Maureen Ryder, Purple Shirt, New York. She made sure I remembered her forever.
We saw that last week, in her post.
When she met me in New York, she said, look at my coat and my jacket, it's purple. You'll remember me forever. And I do. And our friend Wendy Matthews has been a successful recipient of the emotion code. John, who else? And then we're going to wrap up.
Leica. She has a 4-part name. I'm not going to try to attempt it, but I think you should.
She's the only Leica. We love her.
Leica. Last month I had a session with Michael, and it was amazing. Thank you.
We love hearing that. She's talking about an emotion code session. All of us are certified emotion code practitioners. John is a body code practitioner. And so Tanya McIntyre is joining us. Hi, everyone. Great to see you again. I had a question recently about frequency and what happens on the radio dial example when a positive person meets a negative person. Can you explain that? Well, I'm going to look for my little radio dial, and let's just say we have a radio dial that goes from 0 to 100. We know that we're high on the dial by how we feel. So, wow, am I having a good experience? That means you're like on 95 of the dial. Sometimes I might even say, well, my dial is high. When we meet somebody on the lower dial, like a negative person, they're on 30. So imagine here's the dial. Here's 30 and here's 95. Dana, is there distance between the 30 dial and the 95 dial?
Huge resistance.
And the amount of distance equals the amount of resistance. So when you meet somebody that you're on the same dial, that means you're on the same vibe. You're on 95. You don't feel resistance because there's no distance. So that's what that means. The distance between your vibrations is the amount of resistance you have. Okay, I'm doing one quick scan through. Jeannie is saying releasing trapped emotions is a missing link to manifestation. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Delilah is saying I have a ton of little voices. Does that make me crazy? No, I have a ton of little voices too. You know what they say? They say, wow, you're doing an awesome job. Wow, are you ever good at that? Wow, you're so powerful. You're helping. That's my little voices. Does that make me crazy? Kelly Carson, she's fun. I've been helping her with some food stuff too. No more focusing on food, just eating to survive. Isn't that nice? She's eating for fuel. She still doesn't go to Starbucks. Now, I'm going to tell her story because she's told it. She would put her blinker on when she saw Starbucks. She'd go in and get, Starbucks is $7 to me. So she would just drive into $7 two or three times a day. So that's $14 or $20 a day. So I did an emotion code session with her. I don't go to Starbucks, period. And when her friends would come visit her or she'd go visit her friends, guess what? She'd spend $14 and get coffees and lattes, the big lattes or whatever they were, and take them with her. So she called up her friends and thinking, guess what's going on? We're not having Starbucks anymore. Hashtag not so sorry, Starbucks.
Not so sorry, no. Lisa Godsey Thomas says, new to the law of attraction. Looking forward to learning more.
No.
You're at the right place,
New
Lisa.
to the law of attraction. Well, I can help. If you go to HangoutWithMichael.com, you will see a number of free courses. One of them is called I've Been Practicing It. Want to know more? That's a free course. It's a video course with the workbook. Really, it's a video course with the workbook. I did it in a half hour. There's also another one called I Am New to Law of Attraction. That could be you. And of course, there is I Want to Teach Law of Attraction. So you can find all of those. Okay. Yeah, Helena thought we had an amazing show today. See, that's a little voice that I like. And Dana, Amy's going to check out your YouTube channel.
Good.
Amy's also saying there's no other Law of Attraction birth works reading. See, I like that little voice too. I have a little voice in my head too. I love that. Christina Joel is saying, I was just to buy one too. Good stuff. I think that might be everything. We talked to, the chicken kerplunking from Cindy. Yeah. And Delilah's put the link out there to on Your Life Purpose, so check that out. When in doubt, seek proof. That's very good. Yeah. Delilah's saying now we need a comic book. Hey, that could be a good idea. Hashtag I'm already busy. Already busy. Busy people get things done though, right?
Yeah. That's why people work with busy people.
That's right. Misty's saying, hashtag Michael Magnet Hands. Distance is resistance. Amy Larson Scott. We love that. Boy, I love being quoted. Oh, it just fulfills me. And I love compliments. Don Boehm's liking my hair. Do you like that, Don? It's quite a nice little line through there. It's a number 0 on the side, number 2.
Okay, Michael, focus.
That's what men say. That's the talk at the barber. What number do you want? I want a 1 on the side, a 2 on the top. You got to know your numbers because they only talk numbers. Good stuff. Okay, Colleen Blakely's joining us from Calgary. Good morning, Calgary. I'd love to go to Calgary. Go visit Calgary. Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, anything on the west coast of Canada, I'm in. I'm heading to Las Vegas for a couple of days this month, 28th, 29th. I'm actually taking a seminar for 2 days, which is really brand new for me. So, and I'm pretty quiet as a church mouse when I'm taking someone else's seminar. But when it's my own, I'm all peacock all the time. So I'll be different. John, can you tell people, remind people about tomorrow and how they can get a hold of you, please? And then we're going to hear from Dana.
The spinoff is tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. It's the Emotion Code Bros show. Yeah, we're really stepping out with this emotion code.
Yeah.
And taking it to the next level. And it's on phobias. So we're looking for 2 people with phobias. Yeah. Come tomorrow.
Yep. And when they watch the show, John, what do they do? How do they know they want to be Edward Scissorhand?
Oh, comments. We need let us know in the comments that you're there, and permission, and a few other things, and we can talk about that tomorrow.
Good stuff. Again, we're live at this channel tomorrow. You can sign up to be notified. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros. Get on the list. We will let you know 30 minutes. For most part, we're on Saturday, but that Saturday that I'm in Vegas, John and I will do a night edition sometime, or maybe Sunday. I don't know yet. So we'd like to say that we're here. We know we're here next. We'll always let you know next Saturday we're here for sure. But the Saturday after, I'm going to be in Las Vegas, so we won't be here. So make sure you're kept updated. John, can you go to aliveandpure.com, check out if you're a sports person, sports injury, or your mindset is stopping you from succeeding in sports. He's the dude to do that, plus all kinds of other body ailments. Dana, how can people check you out, get a hold of you?
Well, if you're going to Amazon to get the Kerplunk game, check out my book, Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. And my website is danasmithers.com. And you can check out my programs. And also, I've got some videos on emotion code sessions that I've been doing, so you can see a few examples of those. So, yeah, danasmithers.com will get you right to me.
That's right. Yeah, start a shopping cart. Hey, I don't have one, but I know that Amazon Prime is, you pay one shipping time once. So what a great deal that is. I should have bought my Kerplunk game on Amazon. I would have it in front of me, but I love that you have it. Misty's saying, you guys are awesome, forever grateful. Now, Misty's really stepped it up. I remember when she first joined us on the Bro Show, she would just say hello, and now she's in charge of all hashtag comments. She's actually practicing her emotion code because she had her certification but wasn't teaching it. And now she's doing a good job of that. Jeannie Brazel wants to teach Law of Attraction. We want you to teach it too. There's more people that don't know about Law of Attraction that do. And the ones that do know about it, well, you know what? They don't know the how-to, so you can do that. Okay, and I'm just going to scroll to the top one more time, make sure.
Misty Anderson, hashtag emotion code divas, please.
Yes. Amy Larson Straight wants me to go to Michigan.
Huh.
That's an indirect invite. I like that. Good stuff. So if you're not watching live and you still have a comment, go ahead and read it. I watch the comments and I respond to them all. All of us are going to do that. All of us, Dan and John, will say hello out there. They'll let you know how to get a hold of them, and you can check on their link directly. We had a nice long show today, 51 minutes. I'm thanking John and Dana. That's Jana and Don. John and Don for chilling out with me today. It's always fun. They're reliable, they're dependable, and they're great resources for me here. It makes it fun. And you, of course, watching live today. We should probably do a giveaway soon. We haven't done a giveaway recently, so I'm going to be putting that on my hopper. But for today, speaking of giveaways, we'd love you to give away sharing this. So give us a share on today's show. We'd love you for you to do that. Let's say goodbye to our friends today. It was a great show. So
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much.
See you later, everybody.